Originally developed in the 1960s for medical treatment of disorders such as attention deficit and narcolepsy. Its pharmaceutical name is phenethylline, but the drug was later banned globally because of its highly addictive nature and abuse potential. The drug is commonly referred to as the Jihadi drug because of its alleged links to militant and terror groups operating in conflict zones across West Asia and the Middle East. Security agencies and international reports have linked the Captagon trade to organizations such as ISIS, with the drug allegedly used both to enhance alertness during combat and to generate funding through illegal trafficking networks. Captagon acts as a powerful amphetamine-based stimulant. It suppresses fatigue, hunger and fear while increasing energy, aggression and alertness. Because of these effects, the drug became widely associated with war zones and armed militant groups over the years. Union Home Minister Amit Shah described the seizure as a major step in India's anti-narcotics crackdown and reiterated the government's zero tolerance towards drug trafficking and narco-terrorism. AJ Chandal, my colleague, is joining us on the broadcast to talk more about this. Ajay, this is obviously a great bust and this also aligns with the government's policy of not tolerating in iota of drugs to be imported to India. Ajay, if you're there with us.
Yes, am I audible?
Ajay, if you're there with us.
Yes.
All right, Ajay, this is a great bust, as the Home Minister also said that it aligns with the government's policy of no drugs being brought in India, and India should not be used as any kind of a transit spot for these drugs.
Yes, definitely. It's a big, statement by Union Home Minister, and he says on Saturday announcing that India is first ever seizure of Captagon, and the controversial synthetic stimulant often referred as a Jihadi drug in massive anti-narco operations led by the Narcotics Control Bureau. And Amit Shah says that government is committed to drug-free India, because what we have seen that in all over the country, 100 days campaign against the drug mafias and the drug smugglers that is going on all across the country, and this is to ensure that those who are involved are taken care of by the security forces, but those who are consuming it, they also need to be aware about it, and that is what the motive is. And hearing the detail of the operations, Amit Shah described the seizure as a major breakthrough in India's crackdown on global narcotics network, and he says that Modi government is resolved for a drug-free India.
Right, Ajay, stay with us. We have more breaking news coming in a major anti-narcotic operation. The Narcotics Control Bureau has busted an international drug syndicate involved in trafficking in Captagon under Operation RAGEPILL. The NCB seized nearly 227 kilograms of Captagon tablets and powder and arrested a Syrian national accused of being part of the network. Officials said that the accused had been overstaying in India. According to investigators, Captagon mainly contains phenethylline and amphetamine, both classified as psychotropic substances under the NDPS Act. The seized consignment is estimated to be worth around 182 crores in illegal international markets across the Gulf and Middle East. Visuals show massive amounts of Captagon on the floor and vehicles having to transfer them out. Ajay, what more do we know about this Syrian national who has been arrested and was facilitating this drug bust?
Yes, it's a big success, as 227.7 kilogram of tablets and the powder worth rupees 182 crores seized by the India's authorities, and this is Operation RAGEPILL. This basically is a synthetic drug which is basically what we can say that it's a poison, which basically is impacting India slowly. But now this is a big action, and if you talk about the Captagon and why it is called Jihadi drug, it is a Captagon in the streets of name of historically associated with the phenethylline and synthetic stimulators, and first developed during the 1960s treat attention disorders. So basically it was a medicine in the 1960 when it was discovered, but with the passage of time, what I have seen that the drug peddler, they started using it for for the drug addicts and others, and that will
Fair
basically
enough.
become a
Ajay,
threat, and
appreciate
that's
you
why
joining
the
us and thank you for all those details. We'll take a short break now. Be right back.